Well, back in June, we took a look at the Republican field prior to the first of the 239 debates that have since passed. And so we thought with the pregame show over and the actual event about to begin in Iowa, we'd just do it again to see what's changed and what remains sadly, horribly, tragically the same. So here to handicap this horse race, picking winners and determining which horribly wounded beasts need to be put down are our two stalwart odds makers, Steve Green and Scott Ott, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, guys, same format as last time, 7 candidates, so fairly quick answers. Are you ready? Here we go. Scotty, Michele Bachmann, bitter clinger or Tea Party credibility vice presidential pick?
I'd say tenacious, smart, principled, passionate. She has stayed in it longer than, a better man than her would have dropped out. I've really admired her tenacity in all of this. She acquits herself very well in interviews. She does very well in debates. And I hope she picks up a bunch of delegates in those, not the states that aren't winner take all.
Okay. Steve, for you, first let's start with John Huntsman, the next Ronald Reagan or the next David Brooks?
David Brooks. Neither. He's the first asterisk in Iowa, and I didn't mean to offend his voter with that.
Oh, boy. Okay, Scotty, back to you. Rick Perry, washed-up bumbler or surging come-from-behind true conservative?
Well, Rick Perry is the guy fraught with potential eternally. You keep expecting him to just pop out one day and say something that is consistent with the swaggering, bold Texan that he appears to be, and somehow he fails to do so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my perception as well, I'm afraid. Steve, your turn. Ready? Newt Gingrich, brilliant Obama-destroying conservative genius, or Nelson Rockefeller in a cheaper suit?
Oh, absolutely he is. You betcha. Yeah, you can't even split that one down the middle. It's not either or. It simply is. He's like Zen and anti-Zen all at once.
Okay. Scotty, back to you. Rick
Remember how Rockefeller
Santorum.
died.
That's right. Rick Santorum, Scotty. Lone conservative who may finally get a chance to shine, or Rick who?
Rick is one of those guys that you keep wishing they would give a second look to, because he is, like Bachmann, he's very smart, he's experienced, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to international matters, but he keeps getting pigeonholed into that social conservative box, not by his own will, but by the questions he gets.
That doesn't seem fair. Maybe he'll get a shot. Steve, moving on to you, the big guns now. Ready? Mitt Romney, the only man with the poise and electability to rule independence, or an inevitable dose of cod liver oil?
No, he's the Republican Mike Dukakis, a Massachusetts liberal. But he'd be up against the Democrats' Goldwater. So no telling how that'd play out.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Well, folks, that leaves only one candidate, and that is he who shall not be named, and that, of course, would be Mr. Ron Paul. Now, all three of us have had the exquisite pleasure of dealing not with Mr. Paul himself, but with his charming and winsome supporters. So, just to keep all of us out of the hospital, I thought we would all take Ron Paul, but not individually. The three of us will make one sentence out of it, and I'll start. Are you ready? Here we go, guys. Steve will take the middle, and Scott can finish. Ready? I think Ron Paul is a man who deeply understands the Constitution and its principles, but who
has lousy judgment, playing footsie with truthers, and he annoys dogs when he talks, but
It's about time this nation had a cranky, principled geezer in the Oval Office.
All right.
We're not gonna survive the week. We're just not gonna survive the week. The servers are gonna melt down. Well, now they've got the three of us to divide their fire on anyway. One for your lives, boys. Well, folks, it's showtime, and we'll stay on top of the race all year long right here at PJTV. For your entire Trifecta team, I'm Bill Whittle.